uh, the both chambers of the National Assembly at the seminar in Lagos recently. Was privileged to have presented the paper. I was taken aback when the legislators were telling us about their experience with respect to having won an election. You have to go to the tribunal, you have to go to the Court of Appeal, the Supreme Court, and then, look, there are problems. Pre-election matters, post-election matters. In fact, the governor of Delta State, while celebrating his legal victory in the Supreme Court, said, I think he took part in about 42 cases. But I've never read about that in any part of the world. So we must stop it, and I'm happy. Based on the experience of the legislator, they are saying, never again. So we're taking advantage of that to say, let's go back to the drawing table. How do we amend the Electoral Act to ensure that we do not allow judges to determine results of election? And we can only do that by reorganizing the electoral body, by ensuring that credible elections are conducted, by ensuring that we embrace technology like a number of African countries are doing. And we must stop this whole business of promise us. We are going to announce the results of election from the polling unit. We are going to transmit. And on the day of the election, he says, sorry, it was only a promise. And you have judges saying, oh, sorry, it's not in the law. I beg your pardon. I never do this publicly. Even the mere promise is what you call promissory estoppel. If you leave me to believe in your words and I act on it, I act on your commitment, you cannot turn around and say, oh, I didn't mean it, it's not in the law. I mean, and I've come out with about 2 cases I've handled in the Court of Appeal, the High Court and the Court of Appeal, where lecturers were told for 2 years or 3 years, after which will be confirmed. They were not confirmed in writing. We went to court. This is the law. You confirmed us after 3 years. Now it's about 5 years. It's about 10 years. The court said, the fact that you haven't written a letter of confirmation does not mean they have not been confirmed. By your conduct, they have been confirmed. Because your professional period is for 3 years. Now the man has spent 5 years, 10 years. So what will you call that? Extended probation? No. And that is how we're able to scale that hurdle in the university and tertiary institution, whereby confirmation of appointment was based on the whims and caprices of heads of institutions. So you can act. The law allows me to act on your promise, and any promise made can be enforced by the law. So again, and this is my own worry. One of the lawyers that handled a case, I won't mention the name, I think in Osun State, canvassed, a very senior lawyer, canvassed that INEC was not banned to transmit election results. The Supreme Court had accepted it. The same lawyer went to the Court of Appeal in the presidential election petition. INEC is banned to transmit the results. The Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court accepted the other argument by saying INEC is not banned to transmit results. And I have told my colleague, in some other client, the lawyer that has been so inconsistent in promoting bad electoral jurisprudence will be sanctioned. But in Nigeria, it goes. And at the end of the day, blame the judges without blaming the lawyers who are causing these problems. Of course, lawyers make submissions. Ultimately, the judges will have to decide. But when lawyers go to court and cite all manners of cases for convenience, we have this problem. So we must also get the lawyers involved, particularly the liberal ones amongst them, to appreciate that we are facing a danger in our country whereby the courts may be attacked by the people if they believe that justice cannot be skilled from the court.